the #1 maker in the world. But guys, it's getting hot. I mean, I'm used to the heat in Florida, obviously. It was sizzling today in Westchester, Pennsylvania. We gotta have a fan. You gotta stay cool. What if I told you we had a fancy fan, you know, the ones which are bladeless, the ones that don't have the buffeting or the sound, the one that's easy to clean, a fan that oscillates so everybody in the room is comfortable, but this is not just a regular fan. In fact, hang on a minute, you can see what I can see. This isn't even plugged in, and that means I can take this outside. You could take this outside while you're eating a lovely lunch. You could take this with you while you're lounging on the sun lounger. Brilliant idea. Indoor, it's outdoor. It's from our good friends at LivePure. There's even an LED accent light as well, which adds some wonderful ambience. But somebody that always adds ambience and color and light and energy is our home health and wellness expert, the one, the only. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Vonabelle Sherman, a vision in yellow. Vonabelle, it's great to see you.
Oh, thank you. Good to see you too. I think this is our first time being apart, but we will be together soon. I'll be up there in just about a week. So
I can't
look
wait.
at this fan. It's so wonderful. So as you can see, I am holding this and there is no cord. This is a cordless fan meant for you to take anywhere you are going. So the portability means you could put it out on the porch, you could put it by the pool. Maybe you have a big event coming up and the kids are going to be competing in a game. You can take this and sit on the bleachers and bring the cool air with you. This is rated to be outside. You have a low, medium, high, and turbo. LivePure goes the extra mile giving you the turbo. I know a lot of companies will do the low, medium, and high, but LivePure gives you that turbo. So when you come in with that 12th bag of groceries and you need that cool breeze, this will be here for you. So that's important. Now, right here in the bottom is your lithium-ion battery. It charges in just 2 hours, and then you get up to 19 hours worth of power. Now, I say up to because if you're just using the fan, then you get the most power. But if you add some rotation or lights, then that's where it may decrease a little bit as you use all of the accessories that are available on this. So you do have a rotate. Now that means you can share the breeze with everyone you love if you're taking this out on any events. And then you also have the lights. Now the LED lights is super important because it operates separate from the fan. So you're getting a fan that will also give you LED lighting. There's 5 choices of lighting, and it doesn't rotate through the colors, but rather you pick the color that brings you the most joy. And maybe it's blue, maybe it's purple, maybe it's white, and we can turn down the lights and take a look at some of those colors. It weighs just about 6 pounds, so it can go wherever you're going. It's lightweight, and maybe that just means you're moving it room to room in the house. Maybe it means that you're actually taking it tailgating. Here you can see some of the colors. So we have purple and green in the back. I don't know if you can see that. And then you have a blue and a red in the front.
Yeah.
There's also a white. There you go. There you go. You could really see. So what's nice about this, having the light operate separate from the fan, is that even when you're not using the fan, you have this beautiful light. And maybe it's a night light. Maybe it is atmosphere lighting, maybe it's dinner lighting, romantic lighting. You get that benefit as well. I'm getting a lot of echo in my ear. I don't know if that's fixable. The other thing is there is, with all of the settings, you're getting to choose what brings you the most joy and comfort. What's the job of a fan? The job of a fan is to reach out the furthest it can, and this can be a personal fan, but it also is a room fan. And what we want to do is we want to cool your skin, and that's how you feel better. And then with the lighting here, you have all of your options in the seamless panel. And here's what I like. We gave you a remote, and on the remote, all of those same settings are available to you. If you're sitting across the room or you're across the pool, you can adjust those settings as well. So Adam, it's a great fan with a lot of options.
And I love that you're seeing it in the studio in St. Petersburg and here in Westchester. Look at these lights, and you can change the color, obviously, which is so nice as well. You got to have a fan. We might have it in the bedroom, We might have it in the living room. We might have it outside while we're eating maybe, or having our breakfast in the nice warm weather. The fan's gonna keep you cool. This is that upgraded fan with all those expensive features. And you know, because I know you see them here on HSN and our amazing sister channel QVC. There are a lot of bladeless fans that are $400, $500. What LivePure have really tried to tackle is that price and bring the value into play, and at the same time add some wonderful upgrades. That being, this can run cordless, so it's not even plugged in. That's incredible. Vonabelle said take it tailgating, take it camping, take it to the beach, take it to that picnic in the park, because you can absolutely do that. It looks fantastic and it's made to last. Now the regular price is $140. We're at $99.99 and we'll pay the shipping and handling. Coral, very limited now, so last call on the coral. This is going to be the classic black. We have our signature white, and of course that charcoal gray that continues to be popular. Acoustically engineered to be quieter and also smoother as it oscillates. Vonabelle, you can buy a lot of fans for $99, but typically it's the tower fan or the box fan. It's the usual suspects, and they are nowhere near as good as this.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I'm going to come over here to my compares, because that's a good segue. Thanks, Adam. Because you think about the fans and you usually think of things like this. They're not attractive, they get dirty. My Tippy dinosaur is a little bit low, but still, the kids hit it and it gets risky to have, where this is a nice solid base. And all of the LivePure fans are beautiful. And so with these fans, what do you have to do? You buy it and you go, okay, I'm only going to use this for 3 months. What am I going to do with it the other 8 months? I have to have an attic. I have to have a basement. I have to have a closet. These are not going to stay out year round like the LivePure fan. If you leave this out and company comes, they're going to go, wow, that's so cool. What is that? Is it a speaker? It looks like a piece of great electronics, and it is a great electronic. What it is a portable fan with a rechargeable battery. Now, as we think of the fun things, are your kids going to camp? Whether they're in a tent or a cabin, you have to move that air. And then if they are going to camp, then you have the benefit of the light as well as the nice breeze, which I think is wonderful. And then also, if you're out gardening and you want to bring this with you so that you do your gardening longer and stay and get done what you intended to do, when you bring the breeze with you to the park even. So let's say it's the morning and you're going to drop off the elementary age kids, and then you're going to take the toddlers to the park. It's great to bring a breeze. And when I think about kids, I have a great shot of baby Haley at my house. Here's baby Haley. So this is a true story. My son Josiah, we were having a party for him in my backyard. We had lots of kids, but I didn't know we were having an infant. And I was starting to feel really bad because it got really hot. And I was like, oh wait, I have the LivePure fan. I ran in the house, I got it. I snapped this picture. And the mom came up and went, you're my hero, thank you so much. And the baby was so much more comfortable. And the mom was thanking me. And here's the cool thing. So they're all looking at the fan, and then all of a sudden, all these adults are surrounding because they all want to see what's going on. They're like, what is that? I was like, oh, it's a fan. And they were like, yeah, but where's the cord? I said, oh, there's no cord. It's rechargeable because it is a lithium-ion battery like you have in your laptop. You recharge it so you can take it anywhere you're going on any adventure. Tailgating, imagine the tail is down, you're barbecuing, and you can put it right there in the tailgate and share that breeze with everybody. Adam, it's so portable and pretty with power that it's a great fan to have at home.
You know,
and on the go.
Once upon a time, we had like 10 colors. And now obviously we're down to just, well, it's 4, but really it's 3 because that's about to go. It's that same situation, right? So we're only in June. We've got all of July, we've got all of August, we've got all of September. But, you know, in terms of our fan selection, it kind of ends now. We kind of at the end of the road with it. It's our final quantities, and then we stop selling them. But now's when we need it the most. Now, if you go to a regular home store, you could buy a bazillion fans, but they're not going to have these features. So if we're going to spend the money, let's get the better fan for the lower price. Just a quick look at the temperatures from Phoenix to Miami, Tampa, Corpus Christi, Houston, Las Vegas. I mean, it's hot. It's getting really, really hot. And if you were just thinking today, well, I should think about maybe getting a new fan, let me send it to you with free shipping and handling. Nice bonus. Let me get it to you because we know that this has been made for HSN with every conceivable extra. The light is fantastic. It's an added upgrade. The smooth oscillation, the remote control, I mean, it's all there. And remember, Vonabelle, to your point, yes, cordless, indoors or outdoors. Put this on your front porch when you're having a sweet iced tea, you know, on an afternoon, and have this blowing the breeze, blowing the mosquitoes away at the same time, by the way. But Vonabelle, the technology delivering this is normally hundreds of dollars. This isn't a regular fan.
That's right. Yeah. As you're looking at it, you may recognize this shape. You know, years ago when bladeless technology came out and was a hoop, it was $300, $400, $500. LivePure found a way to get this bladeless technology at a great price. Now here's what happens in bladeless technology. The blades are actually here in the belly. It is gathering that air that comes in the back, and then it gets forced out the hoop with real power. You can really feel the explosion of air. And with a bladeless technology, here's what you have. So let's say the kids come by, the kitty cat comes by, the dog comes by. You never have to worry. It takes away that fear factor because it is bladeless technology. So this is the fan you can have even on the ground, playing a game with the family. It's game night. Put the fan there, everybody gets a breeze. You could put it on rotate. Now we've talked about lots of fun things. Let's talk about a little more serious. Do you have a fan to use when we have brownouts, blackouts, hurricanes, tornadoes? This is a rechargeable fan that you can use all the time, but then have the comfort of having that. Now this video I happen to love. Why? Because of bladeless technology, the balloons go through, they're not popping, but also the fact that they're coming around, going out and coming back, it shows you the circulation, the force of the power, and then the drawing in of the air that then gets projected to cool your skin. So that's the benefit of that video. And then we have another one that helps you see how far this goes. So if you put it on your desk, and you can because it's only about the size of a dinner plate, but if you put it, and it is a 10, 12, 14-foot room, look at this. So we took the opportunity to put some smoke through there, but also go through the colors. That's why you're seeing the LED color lights. Notice it starts off narrow and then it explodes into a whole plume of cool air. It's because it's the power of this fan. Low, medium, high, and turbo. Turbo is an ad that LivePure does. And another great thing that LivePure does is they give you USA-based customer service. So if you have a problem or a question, we're gonna take that call right here in America, answered by an American, and people really appreciate that. So this is a great fan to come have in your home, but you take it on the go. Bobby was the first one to call it my fan purse because you charge it in just 2 hours. It's not like my purse is heavier than this. So when you charge it, it only takes 2 hours. You're getting up to 19 hours of power, and then you take it wherever you're going. I would say start your morning, put it in your car, and as you go about your day and the kids want to stop here and there, or if you have those games, you got to go to the football games, the baseball games, you have power and breeze to help you stay cool during all of those times. And it is a beautiful fan, great colors, and maybe you have a LivePure in another color like this and you want to get something that matches. But if you have coastal, you want that peach. I love the coastal feel of the peach and that little pop of color. And then we have some traditional colors, you know, with the black and the white and gray, which goes with the decor, so you never have to hide these. The big bulky ones, you have to hide those. You do not have to hide these LivePure fans. And this is just some of the power you get. You can really see those ribbons dancing because of the power. So it's a great value, and I just saw that it has free shipping, Adam.
Yeah, well, listen, we've been adding that extra saving in. It's like another $7.50 back in your pocket. But once more, we had like 7 or 8 or 9 colors. We're down to the final 4, soon to be 3. Coral last call. This is, of course, the classic black. There's the signature white, and then the charcoal gray. Vonabelle, final words on our customer favorite fan.
Well, this is one that can go inside and outside. You take it on your adventures. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take mine on an adventure. You let me know where you're taking yours. Adam, I know you just were on vacation on adventures. I hope you could take your fan with you. Take your fan to keep cool on your adventures or at home. I'll see you.
Thank you, Vonabelle. Off she goes, fan on arm. I love it. We'll see Vonabelle Sherman, our home health and wellness expert, very soon here in Westchester, Pennsylvania. We are going to continue on, I think, this way. Let's go this way.